10 longest living animals in the world. Some can be immortal. Have you ever heard of an animal that could potentially be immortal? With so many animals in the world, it turns out that there are animal species that can live for thousands of years and even live forever. With so many animals in the world, it turns out that there are animal species that can live for thousands of years and even live forever. Most of these animals are mammals and invertebrates that live in aquatic areas, starting from the type of whale, shellfish, to hydra. Citing the Life Science page, here is a list of the 10 longest living animals in the world. 10 The world's longest living animals. 1. Bowhead whale 200 years or more. The bowhead whale, Balena mysticetus, is the longest living mammal. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, the exact ages of Arctic and subarctic whales are unknown, but some individuals prove they can live more than 200 years. 2. Rough-eye rockfish, 200+ years. According to the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, the rough-eye rockfish, Sebastus aleutianus, is one of the longest living fish and has a maximum lifespan of at least 205 years. This pink or brownish fish lives in the Pacific Ocean from California to Japan. 3. Freshwater pearl shells 250 years or more. Freshwater pearl mussels, Margaritifera, live in rivers and can be found in Europe and North America, including the US and Canada. According to the World Wildlife Fund, WWF, the oldest known freshwater pearl oyster is 280 years old. Greenland shark, 272 years or more. A 2016 study of the eye tissue of the Greenland shark, published in the journal Science, estimated that these sharks could have a maximum lifespan of at least 272 years. 5. Giant tube worms, 300+ years. A 2017 study published in the journal The Science of Nature, found that Escarpia laminata, a species of tube worm that lives on the ocean floor in the Gulf of Mexico, regularly lives up to 200 years and some specimens survive more than 300 years. 6. Ocean seashells quahog clams, 500+ years. Ocean quahog clams, Arctica islandica, inhabit the North Atlantic Ocean. According to the National Museum of Whales, one sea quahog shell found off the coast of Iceland in 2006 was 507 years old. 7. Coral, black coral, 4,000+ years. Corals look like colorful underwater rocks and plants, but are actually made up of the exoskeletons of invertebrates called polyps. These polyps continue to multiply, and over time, the exoskeleton structure of the coral grows larger and larger. Corals can live for hundreds of years or more, but deepwater black corals, Leopithys sp., are among the longest living corals. A black coral specimen found off the coast of Hawaii has been measured to be 4,265 years old, according to a Life Science report. 8. Glass sponge, 10,000+ years. Glass sponges consist of colonies of animals, similar to corals, and can also live for thousands of years. A 2012 study published in the journal Chemical Geology estimates that the glass sponge belonging to the species Monorifis honey is about 11,000 years old. 9. Turritopsis stornii jellyfish, potentially immortal. Turritopsis stornii is called the immortal jellyfish because it has the potential to live forever. Jellyfish begin life as larvae, before settling on the seabed and turning into polyps. According to the Natural History Museum in London, jellyfish native to the Mediterranean Sea can repeat their life cycle multiple times and potentially never die of old age under the right conditions. 10. Hydra, potentially immortal. Hydra is a group of small invertebrates with soft bodies that look a bit like jellyfish. Like Turritopsis stornii, Hydra also has the potential to live forever. These invertebrates consist mostly of stem cells, which continuously regenerate through duplication or cloning. Hydra does not live forever in natural conditions due to threats such as predators and disease. But without this external threat, they could be immortal. These are the 10 animals with the longest lifespans in the world. Are there any animals that you have seen before?